Good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining us today on TVSN. You have tuned in for an amazing hour of white magic. Now, if you're a new customer, or if you're a returning customer, and there are many of them, this is going to be a huge hour because I have not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 premier items. I have new colors, I have new sizes, and very exciting because you asked for it, we have the always popular mop, and we have added wheels to get it around that house so much easier, to make that cleaning process so much simpler. This is going to be a really big hour and a huge deal on that as well. $79.95. The entire pack, which we'll show a little bit later, is worth $139. So you can start shopping now on 132310 or tvsn.com.au 202-637 if you want to pick up that mop right now. Now, if you've already got your mop at home, maybe you just want to add this trolley. This will work with any of the White Magic trolleys, mops, depending if it's the foot operated or the push one. You can just add this on as well. That you complete the system on its own. Now, also brand new, you have loved these handy carts. We have doubled the size for you and added 6 new colors for that. 202-632 gets you the Handy Cart Jumbo. This thing is going to revolutionize the way you pack your things, the way that you transport your things, everything that you use your bags. Remember, those plastic bags are gone. Handy Cart's the way to go. It can fit up to 50 kilos. It is huge. And that's $49.95 gets that home with a $15 savings on that. That's going to be good for your picnics, your beach days, your sporting equipment. It carries everything on there on the wheels. It's so much easier. And if you look at the bottom of your screen, you also have that purchase with purchase, a $10 savings. Just add that in, an insulated jumbo cool bag that fits right into that bag. Now, we have one more launch I'm going to preview really, really quick. This microfiber washing bag. We'll get into the whole science of this later, but when you wash your clothes, your microfibers actually come off of your clothes, they get into the water, and they get into the ocean, and then the fish eat it. We've done a great job by banning the plastic bags, but there's still more we can do. This is going to help keep those microfibers not only out of the ocean, but also give longevity to the clothes as you wash them. We'll look at how that works a little bit later at 202-647-2495. One quick little preview for you before we get into all these amazing demos. This is going to sell out. You definitely need every single one of these things, these items. This is a great pack, huge savings, $45 off. You're going to get an automated bathroom rubbish bin.
Smart bin, absolutely.
Smart bin. And then you also get the toilet cleaner along with some eco toilet cleaner and some biodegradable bags. This is perfect. Silly season's upon us. You're going to have people staying over. You're going to have people using your bathroom a bit more often, but that smart bin is great, not only in the bathroom, but also the office, the laundry. The smart bin by itself is worth about $129. So look at the value you're getting. $99.95 gets you not only the bin, but also the toilet bowl cleaner, the eco-friendly cleaner, and the degradable bags as well. Huge value in that. We'll take a look at that a little bit later today. But I think I've talked enough. I'm going to introduce my very good friend. It's always a good time when he comes in here. We have the one and only Craig Jones.
Always a pleasure, Grant. Thank you for that great intro, and thank you for all the TVSN viewers out there. We've really brought you some new fantastic packs today, and very, very excited. A lot of these packs have been based on your customer feedback, improvements, different styles, different colours. So very excited to see what you guys think of it.
All right, so where should we start?
We should start with the Handy Cart Jumbo.
These are the classics.
These I think we should take them through all the different options here colour-wise, Grant. We've got a huge range. I'll start from this side.
Yeah.
We've got the teal in a Moroccan tile. We've got the peach in a Moroccan tile. We have the graphite or platinum in a chevron. We have the teal again in a chevron. This is my smoky for the show. This is the Baroque.
I do like that. It
French
looks
inspired.
really
it's got a nice floral pattern, and will suit the decor of any fashion you're wearing as you're rolling it down the road. You've then got the midnight in a Moroccan tile, and then you've got your old favourites, the classics, the teal, the midnight, the graphite, and the peach. So these are fantastic colours, and there's very limited stock on some. So if you like them now, grab them. And we're going to give you pretty much $10. In my mind, it's pretty much a gift. We're going to you're going to buy with a purchase the insulated cooler bag that's customised in shape to go into the jumbo cart, and it'll make it leak-proof. It'll make it insulated, easy to clean, and you can use it separately as well.
Now, at the very moment that we actually fill this with ice, quite a bit of ways before the show started.
2 hours ago, this has got lots of ice in it. There's a bit of condensation coming through, but basically there's no leaks, there's no drips, and this means you can make this cart into a portable esky, a portable cooler box. You can take it to the beach, you can take it to the cricket, you can take it to sporting events, and you've got the benefit of that 50-kilo capacity in the cart to roll your chilled meats, your cans, anything you need, seafood.
How perfect is that? With summer right around the corner, this thing is going to revolutionize the way that you transport yourself to the beach, transport yourself to sporting events, transport your goods to and from the supermarket. This bag is so versatile, and this larger size is going to be able to carry so much more. And look at how easy it just pops right open.
Now, look at this. And a lot of people said to me, Grant, we love the original, but we need a little bit more. We need a little bit more. So we said, how about 50% more? From 30 litres to 45 litres. So this is a large capacity cart that works exactly the same as the traditional one that you've known and loved. We've sold thousands of them at TVSN. So simply, you put the base down. That locks it into the 50 kilo capacity, 45 litre space. You've got your lid that goes over. I'm just going to untie this handle. Your handle will come tied up nice and neat so it doesn't flap around. And then you've got the ability to go right up.
Boom.
Comes with nice little instructions on how to use on the handle. You've still got that nice bend in the handle, which means you can pivot back and roll to and from, easy as. Now, one other feature which is very, very close to my heart because we listen to TVSN customers. We really do read the reviews. So if you've got any reviews, please put them down. The double grab handle. This is what you guys wanted and we have delivered. So what I mean by double grab handle, previously there was one grab handle at the back here. So when you'd lift it, it would tilt forward a smidgen when you pulled it into the boot. Now we've got a double grab handle, which means you can lift it perfectly parallel to the ground and make it easy. And if you are a budding weightlifter, you can get 50 kilos into the boot, more likely 10, 20 kilos if you're maxing it out. But this means it stays perfectly parallel to the ground, nothing tips forward, and this is a review by you guys. So thank you so much for that great feedback.
That was a feature that was added because of reviews and feedback from customers just like you. This has plenty of 5-star reviews, the smaller version.
Yes,
full of 5-star reviews. It is a customer favorite. 10% of stock is already moving. Remember, this is the very first show. This is the only weekday show. You're back tomorrow, and then that's pretty much the end of the event.
That's
this
it.
Is your
end of the
first
year.
chance to get in. A lot of times we sell out of things before the weekend rolls around, so now's the time to get it. And I love you getting that add-on, which I don't blame you.
That's a no-brainer. $10, again, that's a feedback from you guys. You said, make one that was insulated, make one that was leak-proof, make one that I could use to take my fish and my meats. If there's any spills, easy to clean. Tick, tick, tick. We've done that. And for $10, normally $20, absolute bargain. Now, Grant, I just want to reinforce the major selling point.
If you haven't seen the smaller version before, this works the exact same way.
Exactly. This contours to your boot. This is like an umbrella. This will stay in your boot. You never know when it's going to rain, so you always keep an umbrella in the boot. You now never know when you're going to need to pull into the shops and get the milk and the bread and the juice, and you want something that doesn't take up too much boot space. The traditional Nana's carts, as we call them, they take up too much space in your boot. Therefore, you're constantly taking it in and out, and when you need it, at 9 o'clock at night on the way home, you've taken it out. You haven't left it in the boot. This will stay in the boot because it contours, only 10 centimetres in thickness, 10 centimetres. You can pile other things on top of this and just leave it set and forget. And if I was you, I'd be buying more than one because this can easily take about, I'd say, 3/4 of a shopping conveyor belt. But for big shops, 2 of these, one under each arm, perfect. So look at this, contours, the only cart in the market.
One for the trunk and one for by the door. So you can, in case you're running down to the shops really quick, you can grab it. And remember that this is only $10 more than the smaller version, which is incredible. So this is the smaller version.
Yeah.
You actually did this shopping yourself.
Exactly. This is a major market. And we're not mucking around here, guys. You've got 3-litre milks, you've got 2-litre yogurts, you've got bananas, you've got wraps, you've got a lot of bulky things, and that's on the 30-litre. So add 50% to that. I have literally done shops coming up to $120, $130 worth in one cart. So It is a multi-user tool. These are my two sons, Ethan and William. You're at school, but I love you. This is a great tool to just move things from A to B. We're based in Brizzy, so we go to amusement parks quite often. It's great to take their iPads, to take their jumpers, their water bottles, all the paraphernalia you need when you're travelling with kids. Chuck it in there. They're happy to wheel it themselves. It's a multi-use tool. We can go to sports gear. We can go to swimming gear. It really is a universal tool to get things from A to B without breaking your back.
And you are getting that $15 savings today, as this is the premiere of this event. All you have to do is choose your color, and we have 6 new ones to pick from.
Yes.
I'd say Baroque is my favorite as well. I know in the past the Tiffany blue has been the most popular of the classic colors.
Yep.
I'm very curious to see how you guys shop today. But why don't we fit some things in here?
Let's do some things. So we've gone to the pet shop. So we've got some doggy biscuits. We've got some cat litter.
There's a lot of pets in this house.
Some more doggy biscuits. So we must have a few dogs in this house. We've got 1, 2,
This is amazing.
3, 4.
It's like you got a farmhouse.
5. Yeah, I must have a few dogs. I reckon I must have some big Dalmatians and some bird seed.
Why not?
So, boom, that all goes in. The great thing about this cart, it's 45 litres, but when it does get bulky, the sides actually blow out, which means you can fit even more than 45 litres in it because it's got that flexible construction. The lid goes on, and you kick it back. You're ready to roll. You're ready to roll. No problems at all.
Curved.
The handle curves.
So this is going to be great if you have any lower back problems, if you want to buy this for someone who's maybe a little bit older but still does their own shopping. This is a great way for them to transport all of their things without getting a lot of stress onto their back.
Perfect for that, Grant.
Now, we do already have a bit of a wait on the phones. It's a very popular item on 132310, but you can always go online, tvsn.com.au, and do a speedy order through that. Or if you're really savvy, go into our app on your iPhone or Android, and you can shop that way as well.
So now we're going to the grocery store. So now we're buying some, these are 2-litre beverages. So we've got 2 litres, make that 6 litres of a brown substance. We've got some cordial, we've got a couple of laundry liquids, we've got some more cordial.
It's a very interesting shopping trip.
Yeah, I obviously like sugar. I've got a bit of an issue. Partly diabetic, I think, nearly already. We've got some juice boxes. Yep. Oh, going with the sugar theme, we've got some more lollies, and for some reason we've got some canola spray. So you can see all of that, it barely even reaches half. So can we get down in there, can we see?
That's
so basically I've still got all this capacity to go. So this is a lot of heavy, bulky things that can easily store inside, because remember, 45 litres now, not 30 anymore, 45 litres.
What a great way to get your groceries from the store to your car, because remember, there's that plastic bag ban. Or if you live in an apartment, maybe you transport everything via bag. You don't have the car. This is a great thing to keep just by your door.
That's
Take
right.
it down with you, bring it to the store.
And just one more thing, the double hand.
As requested by you.
I can lift it. It is a tad heavy, because I've got quite a bit of stuff in here. But if you're strong enough to lift it, you can do it, no problems at all. I'd say that's about 15 kilos, but double handrail, or 2 hands. Yep. 2 hands into the car. So there you go.
Now, if you're just joining us, why don't we just do a quick recap of these colors? Sitting down there, we had the Moroccan teal.
The Moroccan teal,
the
exactly.
Moroccan peach. We have the platinum chevron.
Yes.
The teal chevron.
Yes.
My personal favorite, the Baroque.
Baroque.
Yeah. And then we had the Moroccan in the midnight black.
Yes.
Then we have the classic colors, the teal, our midnight black, our platinum, and then our peach. All you gotta do is choose your color. Get 2 at that savings, at that price. That's pretty amazing. All you gotta do is pick a color, and then add that little add-on offer as well. Pick that up for a little insulatedness on your picnics. We're gonna give you a quick little chance to shop. Just watch this video real quick. We'll be back in just a moment. So many different uses for this bag. All you gotta do is pick your color, pick one up today, and then get one as a gift. Christmas is around the corner, and then you can actually transport your gifts in your handy card. You have $15 savings on that for something that is about twice the size of the old one. Don't forget about that purchase with purchase as well. Pick up that cool insulated cool bag. It's designed to fit right into, think about everyone's doing that, which is great. 100%, awesome. It does fit right into that cool bag, and it makes it insulated and waterproof. It's great. Now, White Magic, it sort of started, I think, as a cleaning company.
That's right. The name White Magic comes from our special sponge that everyone knows and loves us for, but that got us going on the chemical-free eco-cleaning story, and this mop has really taken us to the next level because it's an effective mop that uses microfiber to clean, with and without chemical, basically, and it's been going strong on TVSN for over 5 years. And this new addition to the Spin Mop family, I think, is very exciting for a lot of people out there.
And now every single item you see for the rest of the show does come with a purchase with purchase. You can just throw this into your cart. This little e-cleaner for $2.95 is going to help with your postage and handling. It's great for cleaning things like your cell phones or your keyboards, computer screens, touch screens, and it just safely and economically just cleans that for you, leaves it nice and shiny. Now we do have a question from Helen. On the carts. She wanted to know just how big those were.
Okay, so we've taken it from 30 litres to 45 litres. So it's basically 50% bigger. We've added the double grab handle and we've actually improved the strength of the handle as well. So you'll be very, very happy when you get that handy cart. Just choose your colour. Don't forget the insulated insert and you will be the pride of town as you walk around the shops, anywhere with a handy cart.
Now, speaking of the pride of the town, it is the silly season upon us.
Yes.
Your floors, if they're clean now by New Year's Day, they will not be. You're going to have people over. You're going to have families over. Yeah. You're going to have parties, and your floor is going to get messy. And this entire pack is the way to do it, because the huge savings on this, because normally you would cost about $140 if you buy each of these individually.
Yes.
Today we have that amazing White Magic mop with the trolley as requested, and 2 heads, and some Eco Floor Cleaner, all yours for $79.95. Now, why don't we, we're gonna do a little test here, and hopefully we don't get anyone in trouble. We have some demos we're gonna show, but we're actually going to use it on our own studio floor, which we haven't tried to make dirty. We're going to see how clean.
Moira was on this floor this morning doing what's in store. She's a very clean lady, but you guys do have professional cleaners. I think you come in here once, twice, maybe 3 times a week. So this does get maintained. But just with this revolutionary 9,000 strand microfiber head here, you can see it's white to start with. Let's have a go on the floor without any extra dirt put down and see what we can do. Now, I've just wet this because what you want to do when you're cleaning a gooey, sticky residue mess that's on a floor, you need to add a little bit of water to the fibres because it uses capillary action to. Now I can roll my mop.
Oh, look at you rolling the mop!
Traditionally, I would have to get that. So let's just have a little go. I've done about 1 by 1 metre square here, Grant, which is and
now this
let's have
it looks clean to the naked eye. Look at this.
At what we've picked up. And that's the great satisfying thing about this white mop head, because you can go to what you think is a clean floor using the power of this. Remember, this is extra power microfiber. This is a special tassel that's original to us. No other imitation spin mop has this in its kit bag. So this engages the floor more deeply. It gets into the nooks and crannies and cleans out the gooey, sticky residue mess that's on any hard, smooth floor. So basically anything except for carpet, this is the best mop to use, hands down. We just use this on a floor that visually looked clean. So have a look at your floors and think they may not be as clean as you think. But now we're going to put this straight to the test because we're going to use it on very visibly stained floors, a couple of different kinds. We have some tiles, we have some laminate. And it's just going to, I mean, you're not even using a lot of elbow grease there, are you? No, it's very, very easy. This is lino. Now, lino is an old-fashioned surface, but it's coming back because people are now getting lino planks that look like wood. They look like stone, so it's an easier way. I've got that in my office. They don't actually glue down. They just lie loose on top of the surface. But you can see now how I've chiseled through the gooey, sticky mess on here. And now
one of our lovely floor coordinators actually spilled soda spilled a soda over an hour ago. So it has been set, it has been sticky. That's not a fresh stain, that is a set stain. And you literally just made it squeaky clean.
Yeah, squeaky clean. Basically, the microfibers get down to the pores of this surface. Now, anyone who has lino, they know lino normally isn't perfectly flat. There's little pits, there's little hollows, so that helps if it doesn't become too slippery, because you don't want it to be perfectly flat, or else any moisture you'd slip over. So there is pattern, which obviously makes it harder to clean, but with the extra power microfiber, you're able to get down into those pores to dislodge the dirt and the grime with ease. The next one, though, is probably the bugbear of a lot of people's existence, because wooden laminate flooring is very popular.
Yep.
But the amount of water you use when you're cleaning it is very, very important, because there's expansion joints. If you look down here, there's actually little joints where this is laminate, so where the laminate has been stuck on, and if the water gets down there, it can start to work its way through the glue, which can start to mean it can affect the integrity of the floor.
So the bubbles and the
exactly.
warping and all the things you don't want.
Exactly. So you want to have, and a lot of people that install these flooring say, be very careful with what you mop it with, because you don't want to have the traditional mop and bucket wringer system, because in that system it was impossible to get the mop head dry. You'd be leaving sloshes of water all over the surface, which would then, as I said, get into the expansion joints. Again, with the power of a just mildly damp mop head, you're able to cut that greasy, oily mess off the surface like so. And again, you've got that squeaky clean every single time, because we're engaging at the microfiber level to lift the dirt. We're not leaving a slurry of water, because the mop head is just mildly damp, and you're able to clean with the power of just water. But remember, you are getting in the pack, and it does stand up, which is kind of neat as well. You are getting our floor cleaner. So this is part of the pack. You get 500 mils, which gets you 20 buckets worth of liquid. So you can do 20 full buckets. Basically, a capful in the bucket is all you need to leave an antibacterial finish, as well as a tea tree and eucalyptus smell. I'm not actually using it for this demo. I'm just using hot water, but you're getting this as part of the pack.
And this is part of White Magic's brand, isn't it? Doing eco cleaners. It's made from plant-based ingredients.
Yes.
It's much safer for both your floors, for people, for the environment, and this is sort of the entire brand integrity that you guys come from.
That's the ethos of White Magic, exactly. When we introduce a product, it has to tick the eco but effective boxes. So we've stripped out palm oil, we've stripped out ammonia and bleaches, any of the nasty things. We've added tea tree and eucalypt, which Australian grown tea tree and eucalypt, which is famous for their cleaning and antibacterial properties, and it does help to mop head as well. But the big key, and I've been saying this for 5 years, if you listen to this, mopping is easy. Hot water in the bucket. Two full kettles in that bucket will keep this mop head nice and clean, and the Eco Clean will do a little bit, but the meat and potatoes, the actual engine room of the cleaning process, are these fibres, which are exclusive to us and no one else has got them.
Now, once you've actually finished mopping a floor, this is where the other magic happens with White Magic.
Getting the mop head clean.
This bucket is going to change the way you mop your floors.
This basically becomes the washing machine of the, and if we can get that overhead, is that overhead camera working today, guys? Can we get that working? Let's have a look. Can we see in that side of that bucket and see what's happened to that water as the hot water is changing?
That was purely clean water a second ago.
That's the best it's going to get. Yeah, that was clean water.
And now all of that brown soda has now come out of the mop head.
Exactly. And that's because I've used hot water. You guys have got a zip tap, like one of those instantaneous tap systems. That mirrors what a kettle does. And we filled it up. If I can just get that round there. Can we see that little sticker in there, or is that angle not showing that up?
You can see it.
Yeah, see that sticker there? That is the line. When you're doing a big job, 2 kettles will get you to that line. You don't want to go over that line, but 2 kettles will get you to that line, and then you get to work. You want to keep that water as hot as possible. If it starts to cool, just empty it and refill the water, because you want that hot water, because you want to achieve this. You want to achieve the ability to release.
This is where the other magic happens.
Yeah.
If you're new to White Magic, this is an amazing system to essentially dry and get that mop ready to go for your next job.
Yep. So basically all that gunk is now released. You've got all that hot And you can feel that to the touch, Grant. You feel how it's nice and nice and hot. It's like
it's nice. It's warm, but it's not damp.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of wetness to it.
It's like a towel you get at a sauna or like when you're on an aeroplane. They hand you those towels. It's just like that because it's been in the hot water. It's basically doubled in size. It's released the dirt, and then you've rinsed it out. So you've actually loosened the dirt, but then you use that patented system with the spinner to get rid of all the water, which holds the dirt, and now you've got a perfectly clean mop head. So hot water gets it done every single time.
Now, don't forget, this is a really great value pack. It's about $140. It's the very first time we've ever announced this pack. You are saving $59 because you're getting the amazing White Magic mop system, including the bucket, including the two heads, the Eco Clean, and then, of course, because you guys asked for it, that wheeled trolley. It's a 5-piece kit that you're getting for $79.95, and we have some cheeky part payments on there as well.
And let's just talk about the trolley, because the trolley is the real head turner this trip, Grant. So I want to talk people through this
is very
trolley.
new, isn't it?
This is brand new. This is the first showing on TVSN. It only landed in our warehouse maybe 2 weeks ago, and of course TVSN always gets my new and special things. Now, the first thing to note is this fits any spin mop you've bought from TVSN with the White Magic banner on it, except for the Mini or the Professional. So we're talking about the foot press in grey. We're talking about the purple foot press. We're talking about the red hand press. We're talking about I think we did a purple hand press. We've done a white hand press. We've done so many foot or hand press mops. And this design is designed for all of yours. So you can quickly transform that spin mop, that White Magic spin mop, you've got it sitting at home. How much are we selling this for separately, Grant?
So if you do want to just pick this up on your own, you can pick it up 202-638-2995. If you want to make that mop you already have, if you want to add that in and get that mobility on all your maps.
Perfect. Now, it works very simply, Grant. Basically, this front lip contours to the front of the bucket, so that holds it in place.
All right.
You've got the multi-directional wheels that go in any different direction. The real genius is back here. The real genius is the braking system. So when there's no pressure above, it glides over the floor and doesn't touch. But when you put pressure either by the hand press motion, or by the foot press motion, it just gently touches your floor, which is enough pressure to hold it in place. It will not scratch any of your coatings on your floor. It's just a gentle press that means it's not going to run away. Let me show it to you in action.
I have to say, I do have a White Magic map at home, which was very, very helpful when I got not one but two puppies.
Yes.
Not the best idea. And then you always have to put the mop down in one corner, and either you're going back and forth, or you got to keep moving it. This moves with you, and then it completely breaks. It's not moving at all.
No.
You are just using your natural, what you'd normally use the mop for, and it's staying in place perfectly.
Perfectly. Now, when I want to move it, obviously, I can just push it like so. I haven't really tested it out, but I reckon the best way probably is having it in the spinner, because that gives you a bit of, you can have it out the front and pull it that way, but I reckon that put it in the spinner, drag it to and from. You can see how it's got multi-directional wheels that turn in any direction, so you can get it into all those nooks and crannies, and it'll hold the weight. It'll hold the weight. So this is brand new. You've never,
First time we've done this.
First time, and there's no other mop in Australia, no spin mop in Australia that has this system, and it doesn't conform to any other of the cheap and friendly imitations. So if you want the original, you want the best, we've got the best handle, the best head, now we've got the trolley. So game over.
I mean, that trolley by itself is worth about $29.95. So you're getting the entire thing. You're getting the mop bucket, the mop, 2 replacement heads, the Eco Cleaner, the whole thing, $140 value. $79.95 today, 2-part payments.
Exactly.
Now, this is a bit of a, because you might have some curved floors in your house.
And skirting boards. Skirting boards, people have been petrified, Grant, to clean close to their skirting boards, because traditional mop heads, like, say, this guy here,
that looks familiar.
This will scratch your skirting board as you go along, because the actual head is actually outside the mop head. So if I want to clean up there, I'm going to scratch that. So with this guy here, because you've got that 40-centimetre round plush microfiber, you can nudge it right up into the skirting board line.
Look at that.
And it won't scratch. It'll basically clean right up to the skirting boards, no problems at all. You can clean the middle, no problems at all. And this is the power of the white head, because you've got that pivot. It pivots back to 40. Basically, the way
no scratches.
The best way to use this, I advise, is like a vacuum cleaner. It's 45 degrees as an extension of your arm and allows you to clean in front of you, and it really revolutionises the way you mop. I can do a quick little demo here to show you how it can go under. So here we've got this is about a 10-centimetre gap between the floor and this little demo here. But this is underneath the bed. This is underneath the coffee table, underneath the TV unit, underneath the couch. You don't have to move the couch. You can now pivot the head 180 degrees, and this will go under a 6-centimetre clearance. So this really makes mopping easy. Don't have to move the furniture. You can move right up into the chair legs. No problems at all.
And it says so much less elbow work by the looks of it, and it's so much easier on your back as well. So if you have any lower back problems, or if you have those hard to reach places, I don't know, but the last time I cleaned underneath my bed, I might need to use this. And remember, you're getting the extra power head as well, because this is included. So you get a replacement head, you get 2 of the regular heads, and you also get this guy. What does this one do?
This one is the more absorbent microfiber one, and that one's basically an added gift too.
Oh, that's just an add-on as well. So you get this one that's a bit more absorbent if you need sort of that heavy-duty cleaning power. Just in case your regular one isn't working. If you just need replacement mop heads, if you already own the system, maybe you just want to pick up the trolley. We showed that earlier. You can also just look look down at the bottom of your screen to get some replacement of the things. What are you doing over here?
I'm making a bit of a mess here. I'm making a bit of
a
gooey, yucky mess. So if you had this mess in your home, you'd either put a rug over it, call the dog.
Just move.
Move, just basically get out.
Yeah.
So you'd probably want to grab some paper towel. So
do you have some paper towels?
I do have some paper towel. Let's have a go with some paper towel just to see.
Should I try?
You want to get in there?
I'll get in there.
All right, let's give you a few sheets to make it fair. Let me give you a few sheets. Make sure you have a go at those eggs for me. So have a go at that much and just see how much you can soak up.
I don't want to destroy your beautiful art.
Oh, no. Well... Use the other side too. Don't be shy. There you go. Oh, look at that.
Now this I don't know if this is a commentary on my cleaning skills, but I feel I've made it worse.
Well, that's the difference. That's basically what's happening. The paper is absorbing as much as it can, but then it's over-absorbed. The paper is collapsing, and it's basically becoming a pulp.
And I had to get
natural form. Hands and knees, all that sort of stuff.
Create a bigger mess.
So let's have a go. Have we got our before and after shot done? Just to show what it was.
Let's have a quick little look at this.
All right, let's have a quick look at the
It was a beautiful piece of art that I've now turned into a mess.
Okay, so your egg, your yolk.
The egg, that was chocolate
whipped
sauce.
cream, chocolate sauce, all the good stuff.
Yeah.
So let's, have we got our shot?
We're going to get a little before shot so we can do a compare and after. Remember, guys, this is a $60 savings on this, 202-637 to get this entire system home today with some 2-part payments. Get ready for that silly season. Look at that.
Look at this. We're going to
I feel like I took the wrong job here.
I've done that for many years. I'm just so happy someone actually volunteered to do that because I usually end up with the dirtiest hands. No one wants to touch me after these shows. So thank you for taking one for the team.
Look at that. Look at that.
But you can see how that 9,000 strands of extra power fibre. Now, I'll take one for the team and I will put this above my head just to show there's no drips, there's no goo coming out of that. And basically... you wouldn't want to put that above your head.
That's still dripping with paper towels.
So you can see how all that gooey mess has absorbed into that super absorbent, extra power white magic fibres. It uses capillary action, the same way a plant sucks its water from its roots to its leaves. It locks the dirt into the fibres and only releases it when it hits hot, hot water. So that's the power of the White Magic Spin Mop.
I mean, that was egg yolk, that was chocolate sauce, that was whipped cream, that was things that are really hard to get off.
Yeah.
There's that before and after. What you saw is what was a beautiful piece of artwork that I then destroyed. And then that is the after, and that was within, what, 20 seconds?
Yeah, 20 seconds.
You just mopped that up so quickly. It was so easy. And it's just left with a beautiful, squeaky clean. And you're not using paper. So you're not using a whole roll of paper towels, which you then have to go out and buy, which is bad for the environment.
Bad for the environment.
You're not getting down on your hands and knees. Now, we are going to give you a quick little update on the trolley cart. Our Midnight Baroque is the most popular. A quarter of the stock is gone in that color alone. We also have some movement on the black, Midnight Black, always a classic option. And the chevron is also on the move, that blue teal chevron. Really, really beautiful. Remember to get that PWP down at the bottom of your screen. $10 off, and it turns that into an insulated cooler really, really easy. Now, again, if you just want after the trolley, if you just want that mobility, is already limited on its own, $29.95, 202-638. Once it's gone in its individual sale, the only way to get the trolley is in this set. But what value is there? It's huge. You're getting $140 worth of cleaning products for $79.95.
Yeah, the value is extreme. You're getting 2 mop heads, handle. Don't forget you're getting extension piece, so this handle can actually go to 1.65 meters. I'll give you that.
Oh, do I get to make a mess as well?
You can make a mess.
I'm really good at making a mess.
When you
so
want.
This is really in my wheelhouse.
Exactly. So. You get the floor cleaner and you get the trolley. So if you strip the trolley out of it, $30. Basically, you're getting the mop, the 2 heads, the handle.
Well, the mop and the bucket would probably
for $50. And that is the best price going around just for that mop bucket, because you're getting 2 heads and you're getting the Eco Clean. So you're getting a great deal on the mop bucket.
Value.
We're chucking in the trolley, so it's a great deal.
And pick this up now, because silly season's upon us. Your floors will get messy.
Yep.
What am I doing with this? Am I making a mess?
Choose a floor.
Oh, yeah,
floor.
great. All right. Let me go over to this aisle over here, I think.
Basically, gooey, sticky mess. If you've got purple, lovely.
Yeah, this is fun. This
Bit of grape. But this
nice.
is any gooey mess. So we're talking yogurt. We're talking. We've done eggs. We could do sauces. We could do anything that basically sits on top of a surface. You're able to chisel up. I'm using that same mop head that I began with to do all
same
the
mop
mess.
head, same water.
And same water. Basically, after this demo, I will definitely put, and I haven't mentioned, this mop head is 100 times machine washable. So if you really give this mop head a going over, yeah, the hot water will work, but then you'll need to launder it. And this is the easiest mop to launder. You just simply, I'll show you how to remove it. You just simply find the little flange here, and the laundry bag that's coming up is perfect for this. You see this little flange here? All you do is you put your foot opposite that flange. So I've now got the flange pointing towards the middle of my foot, so I'm making an L from the flange to the middle of my foot up to my toe. I'm making an L. I'm stepping on the fibre, not on the head, and then I'm just going to move it away from my body. So I can now clip that off, put that in our laundry bag, which we'll show you in a tick, and launder it at least 100 times. At least 100 times in a hot water wash.
Now, we will be seeing the laundry bag a little bit later in the show. It is down at the bottom of the screen, but it is designed to wash microfibers without letting those microfibers escape into the oceans, into the fish's diet, into our diet as it moves on. So you might want to pick up on a few of those, and those are reusable as well. So it's going to help reduce the lint buildup in your washing machine as well. It's really, really incredible. That's a premier item we're going to look at in just a minute. But let's keep on mopping up this floor before the floor coordinators get mad at us.
That's right. Now we're into our purple. I think this is a blueberry concoction. From,
it smells great.
It does. It's lunchtime. I'm getting a bit hungry here. So this is a nice little mop up of a entire what do we call it? A satchel of yogurt. And again, easy pickup, ready to go. Hot water. Remember, this is the easiest mop to use. You put hot water in this side. 2 kettles is all you really need. Put a capful of the Eco Clean, which you get 20 buckets worth. Give it a couple of dunks, keep the water nice and hot, and then you're able, this is the traditional system, Grant, where you would have to push this between your legs, grab it by the hand, step on it. Yeah. This is just dead easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're right to go.
You're
You've
got
a nice, dry, clean.
That's incredible. So think about all the different spills that are going to happen in your house over the next couple of months, over the next couple of years. If you have kids, if you have pets, if you're having a New Year's Eve party, if you're having a Christmas party, or just those everyday spills that happen in our house all the time, this is a huge value for you. 202-637. We're going to be having a little look at this later. Brand new kit again, another premiere. 202-648. Huge value, $99.95. That's a $45 savings, and we have 2-part payments. That's going to be that insane value on the auto rubbish bin, the toilet cleaner, the toilet bowl cleaner, and some degradable bags. Have a look at that as well. We're going to try to get a time at this as well. 202-406, White Magic Classic. This is those wood fiber cleaning pads. It's a huge value, 6-pack, 6 in each one, and you're getting 2 packs. These are going to help pick up the bacteria, pick up the cleaning, and does it using these wood fibers. So it's really, really good, really reusable. $39.95. And of course, you have that little add-on payment as well. Over half the stock is gone on these Midnight Baroque. This is on the move. That's the most popular. That was my favorite. We still have those classic colors as well, the peach, the teal. There's the Midnight Baroque right there. That was a good one. All you got to do is pick your color. That's in teal. $49.95, a $15 savings, only $10 more than the smaller version. Great, great value there. It's something you have around for the summertime, for the barbecues. for your picnics and lunches and everything. So this is new.
Yes.
This is a brand new item. We've never seen this here before at TVSN.
That's right, brand new, the White Magic.
647 is the White Magic microfiber washing bag with some eco-clean laundry liquid. Walk us through this. What is this exactly? Why do we need this, and what is it for?
Okay, so the average city like Berlin releases 500,000 microfiber pollutants out of the washing machines every day.
Every day?
Yeah. Fabrics, like your shirts, like your sheets, underwear, a lot of garments, they'll say made from polyester, made from polyamide, made from a synthetic textile. That basically is shorthand for microfiber. So when you launder that, little bits, and we traditionally know it as lint, or just the little particles that build up in either the lint catching trap or don't build up because they're able to pass through the filter of your washing machines because they're so small, and they actually get down into the sewerage systems. Now, even the sewerage systems can't actually filter them all out, so eventually they end up in the waterways, and that's when the nasty stuff really happens. So this graphic takes you through it. It talks about how it's not filtered by the washing machine. It talks about how it travels to your local sewage plant. Unfortunately, your local sewage plant can only filter around 40%. I think, no, it's 40% of the fibers do not filter. So 60% is filtered, 40%. Remember, but the average city like Berlin releases 500,000 of these every day. So then, unfortunately, your aquatic organisms, anything that consumes things in the oceans, and a lot of them, unfortunately, are affected by that, which actually can lead to their premature death. And then we obviously consume them as well. It's unknown. The studies are still out about the exact effect on the human body, but I'm guessing, you don't have to be a Rhodes Scholar to realize it's not going to be a good thing for us to consume microplastics either. So this is what we need to start to prevent. We need to stop the microfibers escaping from the washing machine. Now, you can either get a better filter for your washing machine, they haven't invented that yet, or you actually have a bag that acts like a filter for your synthetic textiles. So the first thing to note is when, and then you just mechanically remove them. And I'll show you what they look like. Basically, they build up in the laundry bags, like fluff in your dryer, and then you just manually remove them. You don't rinse them down the drain, obviously, because that would defeat the purpose. You actually pick them out, put them in the trash, and then they go to landfill. So that is a very, very worthy thing. And we're also going to include, free of charge, because this bag normally goes for $24.95, we're including 500 mils of, again, our Eco Clean laundry liquid. Again, it's made from the eucalyptus and tea tree, similar to the floor cleaner. It's got a nice water softening agent, which basically softens the water to make it easier to penetrate the clothing. And we do recommend a liquid detergent when you use this laundry bag, because it's, as the graphic showed you, it acts like a filter. But you want the liquid to go through the bag as quickly as possible because the laundering actually happens inside the bag. So we do recommend to use a liquid detergent. So what is the bag? The bag is basically made from 5-micron polyamide. Now, 5-micron polyamide is basically a very fine mesh. Okay. It's a very fine mesh. It allows water and the liquid detergent to come in, but doesn't allow the microfibers to escape. Okay. So it basically is a filter for all the synthetic textiles. Now, it's a nice large bag. It is 50 by 74 centimetres, so it's quite a large bag, which means it can take your clothes. We did an entire bed set, so we did 2 pillowcases, a top sheet and a bottom sheet in it. And it can, and as we suggested, you should get multiples of these because there's a lot of synthetic textiles. Once you start looking and you turn over the tag of what your clothing's made from, you'll be shocked by how much synthetic textile is available.
Like if you have cottons and stuff, that'd be fine. But pretty much if any of those synthetic.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And this is also a great bag to wash your cottons because it's a very smooth fabric, so it'll actually make your fabrics last longer if you launder them inside.
But if so anything can really go in here and get some benefit from being washed inside these bags.
Exactly. You've got a nice professional zipper on the top here. Basically, all the fibres, all the clothes, go inside. You then, obviously, like any laundry bag, you seal it up. It's got a great little place to store the zipper. So the zipper goes in there so it doesn't scratch anything else that's in the wash. And this will launder hundreds and hundreds of times in your washing machine.
So they're reusable every single time.
Absolutely.
So that's amazing.
We've done some great demos here, Grant, where we've laundered in our office. We have a top-loading washing machine, and we've laundered each of these sets 10 times. So I was actually in charge of it. It was like an hour and a half each cycle, so it took us 2 days to keep press reset, reset, reset. And we went over and over again because we wanted to actually show you something tangible and showed you what this fluff actually looks like. So here, we've got 2 bed sheets, 2 pillowcases, and this is straight brand new, so straight off. Now, you can see in here, can we zoom in here and see what the microplastic waste looks like?
So this is starting to show in here. It looks like it's almost like a lint screen for your washing machine, because you find a lot of stuff in your dryer, but a lot of that gets washed down, doesn't it?
Exactly.
So that process already starts in the washing machine.
Exactly.
All that stuff comes off.
And people associate microfiber cleaning cloths as being microfiber, but it's not. They're actually not the big problem. The problem is our clothing and our bedding, because obviously we use a lot of that. We launder that much more frequently. Here we did all kinds of shirts. Now, if you're a tradie, these shirts are pretty much 100% microfiber. These are about a 60-40 split between cotton and microfiber. 60% on the high side for the microfiber. These ones are about 80-20. So we laundered all of these, and again you can see all the microfiber lint waste that builds up here. Now, and it's not instantaneous. You don't have to do it every single wash. You just remove your clothing, dry it like normal, but then after about 10 washes, if you can actually look, I'm not sure if we can look into the bag, you can see how the lint is building up on the inside. You see how it's building up? So you just use your hand and grab it out and then put it in the bin.
It's a trapping device.
Exactly.
We've done such a great job. We banned the plastic bags, which is great, but there's still so much more we can do.
Yes.
And this is such a great place to start, because
Exactly.
we launder everything. We're doing it constantly. The amount of this stuff that gets into the ocean is probably going to shock you. Number 202-647-2495. We are throwing in the Eco Cleaner or the Eco Wash detergent for free, essentially. So pick up a couple. Have some for different objects or different fabrics, different things, different items. Just going to simplify your laundry. Your bedding can go in one. Bedding's a lot of mixed stuff, isn't it?
Yes.
Big mix of polyester, a lot of fibers in there. And it's going to not only save the environment, but it's going to save your clothes as well. You're going to get some longer longevity out of the things that you're washing as it is. So 202-647-2495 gets one home, and then you get the free laundry bag or the laundry detergent as well, because that's going to be about, what, 20 washes?
Yeah, you can definitely get, I think, between around 20 to 30 washes, depends on how big the wash is. On the back, it'll tell you how many spritzes to put in there. But yeah, that's at least 20, up to 30, depends on how much clothing you're washing at the time.
Also, if you're traveling to and from the laundromat, this is a great little laundry bag in and of itself already, isn't it? Yeah. Exactly. So you can just put all your laundry in there, take it down to the laundry room if you live in an apartment, or just getting it throughout your house, and just throw it in there, wash it as normal. Save those microfibers from getting into the environment, get that longevity out of your clothing, dry as normal, and you've done your part. $24.95.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's the top part that talks about dispose of the microfiber waste, that's actually a bit coarser than the rest of the bag. So a lot of the lint actually builds up there, which makes it really easy to grab. But some of it does end up in the bottom of the bag. But yeah, you just use your hand, grab it, and pull it out. The big thing is, don't rinse it out. Just actually mechanically take it out. And knowing you're doing your bit to reduce microfiber pollution in the seas.
All right, this is a premier item. We've never seen this before, but we have one more premier item for you today. 202-648, huge savings, $45 off. This is going to get you this entire pack. It is a huge bundle deal.
Huge.
And I mean, it is it's probably the least favorite cleaning job in the bathroom.
Yes. It is. It basically improves the look of your toilet ASAP, and it includes our 12-litre bin. Now, we've had a lot of inquiries through TVSN because we've been selling the 50 and the 12 together. And a lot of people have come to us and said, we just want the 12. We've got a small bathroom, or we've got a small kitchen. We want to just buy the 12 by itself. So this is a great chance for you to pick up the 12 at a discount, and we're throwing in the toilet essentials in the brush, in the spray. But I just want to show you how small and first we should look at the old technology, Grant. So
this is
the
I
old
have
technology.
one of these in my bathroom.
And this basically is the step lever system. The lever is tiny, it's hard to operate, it breaks frequently, and it basically...
This is not working very well.
No, that one's a TVSN special. I guarantee, I got that at actually the toilet at TVSN. So this is a better way of doing it. It's called toe tap. You just simply tap on it, it opens, and then 5 seconds later, it will close all by itself. It's made out of 430 stainless steel, the same stuff the fridge, the microwave, the kettle, the dishwasher's made out of. Fingerprint resistant. You've got a nice, hard-wearing, easy-to-clean black lid. You've got the half moon construction, which means it goes up to the back, so it takes up much less space than that guy. You're actually getting a 12-litre bin here because it's all bin. There's no internal bucket, it's all bin. So you get a lot of bin space for the amount of space it takes up. Now, I want everyone who's contemplating this to look at this, because I want you to work out whether this fits. So I'm going to get this measuring tape here. Oh, by the way, if you hold your foot down there and the light goes off, it's going to stay up. This basically is the height of the bin with the lid open. It's basically, what are we looking at? 600, it's above 600, but I reckon it's down near 5'4" or 5'5". So if you've got a space that you're worried about, is the lid going to hit?
Yeah.
This basically will fit there. So I'm not saying this is not good for a kitchen. If you've got a small kitchen, you want a small bin, grab this. You always need a toilet brush and a toilet spray. So don't dismiss
that can
this.
still go there.
It's not just a bin for the toilet, but that shows you the height.
Because of the 2-year warranty on the bin as well. And what's the value of the bin just by itself?
Normally, $129. If you buy it from the White Magic website right now, it's $129.95. You're getting it $30 off the bin. We're throwing in our brand new eco-looking toilet brush. So basically, it's got a bamboo lid, it's got a stainless steel body, it's got a hard-wearing plastic feet, and it is your traditional toilet brush, but with an eco twist. It looks fantastic in a toilet. It has that real eco vibe going on about it. You'll get no rust at the top because it's all bamboo. This is stainless steel, so it won't rust either. You're also getting our toilet spray, which we've sold on TVSN for many, many years. Eucalyptus and tea tree, same formulation, or not same formulation, same minerals, same essential oils.
Eco, it's still safe.
Yeah,
still
marine safe, septic safe, no palm oil, no ammonia, no bleach. It looks perfect. It cleans all over the toilet. You can do the bowl, the seat, the cistern, the buttons, even the floor. You can spritz it on the floor to do an antibacterial clean. It's our invention. You won't find another more eco toilet cleaner than that. And
it smells good.
And it smells really eco-fresh. And by the way, you get 45 degradable bin liners. 45 degradable.
No, be quick on this one. We're going to be fewer than 100 of these packs left. Probably might not make it to the show tomorrow. 202-648. $45 savings on that. You are getting a huge, the bin, the cleaner, the spray, the bags. It's going to be, it's your one-stop shop.
One-stop shop.
132310.
Just count how many toilets you've got and buy one for each toilet. You got a 3-bathroom house, buy 3 straight away.
We have fewer than 20 trolleys left if you just want to pick up the trolley by itself. 202-638. If you want to get the entire set, 202-637. You get the trolley, the mop, the replacement heads, the cleaner. That's going to be everything. And then we started the show huge, 50% larger, 202-632. All you gotta do is pick your color. What an exciting show.
Always a pleasure, Grant.
It's always a good time to have you here, Craig Jones. All you gotta do is pick your color, pick your cleaner, get ready for the silly season. Sarah's Up with Gems coming up next.